Hi friends! Welcome back to my X journey. I am Mrs. Y. So for those who are new to this channel, almost 90% of the time I'll be talking about my journey with Hermès. You will find related videos such as Hermès unboxing, shopping strategy, and my experience encounters at Hermès. If this is something you enjoy watching, please click the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you won't miss any future videos. So I'm currently on vacation in New Orleans right now. I figured it would be nice to do a comparison between my two Constance, which is my mini Constance and my Constance 2043 edition. Since these two are super great for traveling and, you know, I feel like why not, right? So, but before I start a comparison, I would like to unbox this little box here that I found very useful when traveling, and this part of the video is sponsored by Carrie. So it is a foldable bag holder. So Carrie is moving towards like ecological friendly to protect the environment, just to let you guys know a little bit about the brand. So they are evolving and developing into like a plastic-free and fully recyclable gift box, which I think this should be it because that's how I receive it. So when I receive it in the mail, it's already plastic free, so I can show you what it looks like inside. So actually I already used it a few times back home, but I would like to show you guys like how it came in, so that's why I put it back in the box. So let me just open it real quick for you guys. So like I mentioned, I already used it, so this obviously the sticker's already opened, and it actually came with a dust bag, which I was surprised. I was like, oh, it came with a dust bag for like a little accessory here. And this is a suede material, which is it's very nice. Usually, you know, these dust bags are for like jewelries and stuff, so I was very shocked. And it's, you know, two different tones. So on the outside it's like a gray color, the inside's more like a light grits color, which is nice. All right, so I picked the rose gold because I don't know if you guys know, but for those who've been following me, you guys know I love rose gold. So I picked the rose gold, and so basically it came with this. This is a very sophisticated design. I feel like it's very simple. Just put the brand Carrie on it. I think this is very nice. So when I first try to use it, basically this is foldable, right? So there's a thing at the back, and just open it like this. So basically just tilt a little bit, it will all came down. So I will show you a little video shots that I did when I was at the restaurant. Basically this top will be clean on the table, and then here it's towards interior of the table where your legs are at, right? So I'll insert a video on how I use it at a restaurant, because normally that's when I'm gonna use it. It's a lot of time, especially when I'm on vacation or business trips. When we're at a restaurant or like outdoor setting, the chairs like are not spacious enough, or just you won't feel safe with your bags. You know, there's like holes and stuff. So and I found this very useful, that I can just clean it on a table and just hook my bags. Okay, so despite this is a sponsor video or not, I do highly recommend, you know, all the luxies out there, you know, for those who have many Hermès bags or even other brands, I will recommend to get this Carrie. It can protect your bags by just hanging it. As a bag holder, I think this is great, and it's very sophisticated. It doesn't look like you're purposely having something, and it's very light because I can fold it like this, right? And then it's not going to scratch your back because it came with a dust bag. So I can just tuck it inside. Since it has two buttons, I can easily tuck it into any of my mini bags. It doesn't use a lot of space. So I love how thoughtful Carrie is to make their bag holders. This is just amazing. Okay. So I will probably share more on my Instagram. So if you want to see how I use them or how it actually looks like in more close shots, please feel free to follow me on my Instagram, or, you know, of course, to follow Carrie's Instagram. So I'll put it down here and in the description box below. Okay, I'm actually heading out for lunch right now, and I'll insert some a little fluff for you guys. So with the mini Constance, I normally will put my 2 inserts in there, and this is from Saint Morga. So it came with 2 because, you know, the Constance 18 does have 2 compartments. So this is the second one. It will be at the back. In fact, I have to say, with the insert, it actually took a lot of real estate in the bag, okay? But it is what it is, right? I still want to protect the interior. So I will first bring in my wallet. So I'll put it here. And then I will put the power band probably right next to it. Then this is my AirPod. This is the 3rd generations. And then I have, this is the Hermès lip gloss, which I love. And then also I am squeezing this lip balm from Fresh. It's also one of my favorite. Just put it in here. Okay. See the front, it's a little bit shrank a little, but no worries. Because lastly, I'm gonna bring my Carrie. Okay. Actually, I will even put this in the front instead of the back, and I will tell you why. Okay. So let me close it with the insert, because then at the back here, I can still see the curve. Because earlier when I really stuffed everything inside without the insert, like, I mean, 1 compartment without the insert, over here, it was like really stretching, and I kind of don't like that. That's just me. I just don't like that. So on the other side, same here. For the first few months when I was using this mini Constance, I was very worried about stretching the side. I feel like as I'm using it now, it's gonna stretch anyways, and it actually gives you more space to use. So after all, I think this is fine. So I'm gonna head off for lunch, and then I will film the next part. So let's come to see a little bit of New Orleans with me. So we are heading to Four Seasons right now to have our lunch, and it's by the river walk. And the Four Seasons actually just opened about 3 or 4 months ago. We actually didn't know. If we knew, we would have booked here instead of Ritz, because they did like a new renovation interior, and we just found out that this building where Four Seasons is at used to be like a government building where a lot of embassies are here, like Japan, China, are all here now. But yeah, after the Katrina, like 7 years ago, now they moved, so it's no longer here anymore. And I guess Four Seasons took it as an investment, so it will be great to try a Four Seasons lunch. So we'll show you guys later. is the menu. And so you guys can see with the chair settings and all that, I can't really, it's not really ideal to put my bag just on the chair, right? So. So it will look like this. Perfect. So as you guys see that, you know, I changed the scenery. I'm no longer in New Orleans. I'm not at a hotel room anymore. And you saw earlier on, I took the mini Constance for lunch, you know, and then the original intention was bring the Constance 24 for dinner, and unfortunately I couldn't really film that because something had happened and kind of took a lot of our time, and then we had to catch up for the dinner plan and then we just couldn't get back to the mood to, you know, continue filming. Yeah, but then as I promised, I will still do the comparison with you guys. That was the intention of the video. So now I'm filming at home, and with that unhappy story, I will tell you guys later on in the future. So if you don't want to miss out what had happened to us, what makes it so bad that I couldn't film, please subscribe and hit the notification so that you won't miss any of my future videos. And of course, some of you already started chatting with me, and thank you for that. And you know, you can feel free to DM me. My Instagram, it's up and above. And if you like to, you know, give me some encouraging comments, you know, welcome to do so, because it was really not a happy thing. But anyways, without further ado, let me continue with the comparison between the Constance 18 and the Constance 24. So I think one of the best way to do a comparison is having the same items. So I put back the same items back to the Constance 18, you know, how I filmed it at the hotel, except same positions, you know, have my lipsticks, wallets, the portable chargers, and the AirPod. So if you have a phone, no. So let me take this out first. And then if you have a small phone like this, technically you can put this in here. Yes, it's already occupied a lot of space already. So you just have to do like a give and take really, but there's like still space on the bottom, to be honest. Like if I take it out, there's still like space here. But at this point, if you really want to put your phone, if you have a small phone like this, then I'll say that's okay. And for that, I think I might still able to squeeze in my Carrie. Okay, it will more like looking like this, which is not the most ideal. It's okay to stretch a little bit, and just to show you guys, I can still buckle it. It is really tight though. One good thing about Constance is that as long as you can buckle it, it will barely unbuckle itself, okay? Because it actually feels like it has a lock on the side, right? And then here's a hole here. So as long as you can buckle it in, no matter how packed it is inside, everything is secure. It's just very bulky. Okay, if you look at the side, it's still very bulky. So of course, this is not normally how I would pack my bag, but I'm just showing you guys the capacity, okay, the potential capacity that it could get. Okay, So now, let's take everything out. Now let's move to the Constant 24. I don't have an insert yet. So currently I am using my mini evidence dust bag just to make it like a temporary insert for now until I can find something better. But anyways, so with that, let's just try. Put my phone here, and then I'm gonna put my wallet. It can go vertically, and then I'm gonna put my charger, and then I'm gonna put the Carrie, the AirPod, and then my Hermès lip gloss and the fresh lipstick. Okay, technically, I think I can still put in something. Okay. So this one will fit more, everything more comfortably, right? And let's see if I can actually put in my bigger phone, which is, you know, this is an iPhone 12 Pro. Yep, it can fit pretty well. And I still have a little space here. If I have tissue, I'm sure I can still bring it. This can always, the AirPod can always put it on top. So, yep. So now let's close it to prove that it fits. So now I'm gonna try something else as well, since this is slightly bigger than the mini Constance. Just want you guys to have a better idea of how big a potential this Constant is. So actually I was gonna put this my Chanel wallet, but I don't think it's gonna fit at all. But instead I can definitely put in this YSL wallet. So see, I still have a lot of space. So let's see if I can put in the phone again. Yep, I still have space. And of course my Carrie. Carrie can always put in the bag. See, Carrie is so easy to carry because it's so little. And then I can definitely put in my lipstick. Let's say I am going loco. Okay, let's see if I can bring in my portable battery charger. Yep, can fit in perfectly. And now let's try with my AirPods, see if I can squeeze in. So it's just like this. It fit in perfectly. If anything I want to put here where the AirPod is, I can always put it on top if I want to. Then I would just close it. But normally, if there's space, I would definitely put it. So even though I put a lot of stuff in there already, and it seems maybe a little bit bulky, but not really. So it doesn't bulge out at all. So this is good. So on the side, you don't see any bulge at all. It's not like the Constant 18, which is pretty good. So with the capacities and everything, I think if I actually have a proper insert, I might be able to put a few things more, but this is just for now. So please comment below. Let me know what you guys think that, you know, me using the dust bag and replace an insert for now, because there's no one compartment Constance insert yet. So let's just let it be. So now let's do some dimension talk. So this is a Constant 18. The numbers for Hermès usually referring to centimeters, like the actual length of the bag. But let's prove if this is, you know, true 18 centimeter or not. So I will do it on the top here. Oh, actually this is a little bit more than the 18. So this is actually 18.6. 0.5.6. Let's look at the Constant 24, the re-edition. So I'm gonna do it over here.
Wait. OMG. Wow. Okay, you know what? Totally got scammed from Hermès. This is a 23. And if you watch my re-edition unboxing, I've mentioned this is the Constant 24 re-edition, but the original is actually Constant 23 with one compartment. And guess what? This is a Constant 23. Completely re-edition for sure. It's like the original Constance 23 with one compartment. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. So yeah, something new. Anyway, so now let's look at the height of the bag. It seems probably the easiest. So let's do it this way. Right guys, this is just kind of new to filming the dimensions. So this is about like 16.5. Yeah. All right, so let's look at the Constant 23 now. Can't believe I'm saying it wrong. Should I measure it when I receive it, right? This is about like 18.5. So now let's look at the depth. So let me just put it on sideways. Okay. So I'm actually going to measure the bottom and the top because I don't know if you can tell, the bottom is actually a little bit more narrow than the top. Okay. So let's just do that for the mini constants. Okay. So this is about 5 centimeters. So here is probably the fattest, I guess, because, as you put more stuff, it stretch. So the potential it can get, it's about 5.5 centimeters. So now let's look at the Constant 23. So the most narrow is around here. And this is slightly more narrow than the Constant 23. So that's about, it's close to 5, like a 4.8, I want to say. And then let's look at the fattest part of the bag. Probably this one. And I would say about like 5.3 centimeters. So then the depth-wise, there's not too much of a difference. Okay, which is very interesting. Okay, so now let's look at shoulder strap. Okay, like when you put it on shoulder, what's the length like? So I'm gonna do my best. So I would say approximately between 27 or 28 centimeters. Okay, this is the maximum for shoulder strap. And let's see this re-edition. So the maximum for the re-edition is actually 25. So is about 2 to 3 centimeter less than the mini constants. So now let's look at crossbody if you ever want to consider wearing a constant crossbody. So I would say this is 52 centimeters. Okay, more than enough. It's definitely shorter. But just by how much shorter, right? So let's say. So this is like 45. I want to say between 44, 45 centimeters as a crossbody. And that's probably why I won't be suggesting wearing the Constant 23 crossbody. It's a lot shorter. Okay, so this is the end of my video. I hope you guys found this video, it's helpful and informative. And if you like the contents, please give me a big thumbs up, give me more encouragement, to continue with more video for you guys. I'm trying to do as much informative video for you guys as possible, especially for Hermès, which including a lot of strategies, shopping experience and all that. And if you like it, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you won't miss any of my future video. And as I mentioned, I do have a story for you guys, and when I'm ready I will film that. So if there's any more additional questions that you guys have regarding to the comparison between the mini constants and the constant re-editions, yeah, the 23, I have to correct myself, right? So please feel free to comment below, or you can DM me on my Instagram.
So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!